YouTube is making it easier than ever for small channels like us to get monetized. YouTube is actually pushing small creators right now, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to be left behind. So I've been testing things, watching things, and doing a whole bunch of research to figure out a game plan that actually makes sense. And I'm not an expert. I'm not here to tell you exactly what's going to work, but I am going to show you what I am doing to grow my channel right now. Now let's get something straight. I do not believe that most channels are getting monetized within 30 days. That is an unrealistic expectation, and we are not going to set ourselves up to believe that. But we are going to set ourselves up to get monetized as fast as we possibly can. So if you're trying to do the same, let's do this together. We're going to talk about the 5 things that I'm going to be doing on this channel and my other channel to help get us monetized as fast as possible. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to watch our browse tab like it's our job. YouTube is already showing us what's working right now. YouTube is pushing out videos into our browse features that everyone is interested in. If you are seeing something, a title that pops up over and over and over on your browse features, that means that YouTube is pushing that kind of content out. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at that title, we're going to take it, we're going to reinvent it into our niche, and we are going to make a video similar without copying. We are not going to copy anyone else's video, but the chances are if it's in the browse features already, it is a video title that's being made over and over and over. For example, this video that you're watching right now is a title that you have probably seen more times than you can count at this point, right? The titles that we're seeing all over the place, the YouTube is in easy mode, the YouTube is monetizing small channels right now. We even see the same thumbnail from different creators over and over and over again. So this is not something that's new. This is not something that I'm making up. This is not something that is unethical. It is something that people are doing in the YouTube space right now, and that is totally acceptable because we are not taking someone's words word for word. We are taking their title idea and we are using it to our advantage because that's what people are doing all over YouTube, like literally everyone. So don't feel bad about it. So the next time that you are on your browse feed, I want you to start noticing those titles that you're seeing over and over and over again. You're going to take that title, you're going to recreate it in a way that makes sense to you, and you're going to make a video, and you're going to post that video, and people are going to see it. So the reason why you're seeing so many videos repeating themselves on your browse feed is because YouTube is noticing that's a topic that you like and that's a topic that other people like. Probably seeing videos from a very small creators. They have less than 100 subscribers, but you're seeing them in your browse feed. That's what you want. You want to be one of those creators. You want to be one of the creators that is being shown to the mass quantities because they are watching that video topic or that video idea over and over and over. Here's another example, the one that talks about how much I made on YouTube my first month, or even my first month on YouTube, or the one that was like, YouTube is changing my life with only 500 subscribers. You know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen these over and over and over, and you've probably seen them from very small creators and very big creators. That is what's happening right now. That is the trending thing on YouTube, and we need to capitalize on that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we are making videos for our audience and not for ourselves. It's not that people don't care about us. That's not true. People love people for the most part, right? But people are really on YouTube and they're searching for things that are going to benefit them. So whether that's entertainment, that's education, or just wanting to relate to someone else, you need to make sure that your videos are relatable in some way, shape, or form. This channel right here, I feel like it's very easy because I have taken on that like educational niche, right? I'm trying to teach, I'm trying to relate, I'm kind of trying to do it all except entertain because I'm just not an entertaining person. I'm just really not. My other niche is all about weight loss. So every single weight loss video that I put out is a video that's going to help someone else lose weight, right? It's a video that is going to motivate them. It's going to help them understand what GLP-1 medications are. So it's going to be educational. My videos on that particular channel are very educational and motivational for the person watching them. I am not just simply getting on there and sharing a day in my life. Like, most likely people don't want to see that. So I'm not vlogging on that channel. If I do a vlog type video on that channel, there has to be something else. For example, I have made a video where I'm cooking dinner, which is very vlog-like, but it's from the approach of this is what I eat on GLP-1 medications to lose weight, right? There is a purpose behind it. You need to have a purpose behind it, and it needs to benefit your audience in some way. Otherwise, people are not going to watch it. They may click on it because you may have a really good thumbnail, but they're not going to watch it all the way through because they're just not interested. If it's not going to benefit them, they're probably not going to watch it. So make sure every single video that you come up with is going to help someone else. We are not going to share our videos with anybody outside of YouTube. This is a huge deal, and it's something that I didn't even know when I first started this channel, but it's something I've learned since. When we post a video and it is brand new, and we take that link and we share that video to other people that are outside of YouTube, they are going to come in externally. It's going to show up on YouTube's algorithm as an external click, and YouTube is going to be like, who the heck is this person? I don't know who they are. I don't know what they like to watch. YouTube cannot use that information to help figure out where your algorithm needs to go. That is not your algorithm. And whenever I say algorithm, I am talking about the people on YouTube that want to watch your video, that watch videos similar to yours. But when someone comes externally, YouTube doesn't know who that is. That is not good for your algorithm. That is not good. You need to make sure that YouTube has a chance to do its thing. YouTube is a master at finding your audience. YouTube will find the people that want to watch your video, but you need to let that happen. And I know it is so freaking hard when you post a video and you get 10 views. And you're like, okay, if I post this to Instagram, if I post this to my Facebook group, people will come and watch it and those views will increase. And you're probably right, they will. But it's not going to help you in the long run. It's really not. You need to make sure that YouTube has the time to figure out what your channel is and who it's meant for. Now, you can share these videos. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying wait at least a week before you start sharing the videos outside of YouTube, because then YouTube has had a week to figure out where your video should be. But I really don't think you should share it with your friends and family. I really don't. Not until you are really, really established, because your friends and family are going to come over and they're going to watch a couple of your videos. They're going to subscribe to your channels, but they're not going to be like your ride or dies. They're really not. You're going to find such a better community within YouTube itself, and you've got to let YouTube find those people for you. That's what I'm going to do anyway. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to use tools to our advantage. There are 3 tools that I use to figure out what I want to film, how I want to film it, and even help me script my videos or get me an outline at least. The first tool that I use all the time, like every single time I make a video, is ChatGPT. If you're not using ChatGPT, I fully believe that you are wasting your time. Do I think that ChatGPT is going to write you this beautiful, perfect script that you're going to follow word for word? Absolutely not. ChatGPT is going to help you come up with a really nice hook. ChatGPT is going to help you come up with really great talking points. And ChatGPT is going to help you come up with a really amazing thumbnail idea. But ultimately, you are going to have to come up with the idea. And the way we're coming up with our idea is from our Browse tab. Remember, we're going to look at our Browse features. We're going to come up with our idea from there. Then we're going to take that idea to ChatGPT and we're going to say, how can I make this fit my niche and help me come up with a hook, help me come up with a thumbnail, and help me come up with a script. And this is going to be a script that you are going to kind of follow along. You're going to get ideas from it. It's going to just really enhance your creativity, and it's going to enhance the way that you already think. Really, all ChatGPT is like a sidekick for you, a personal assistant, someone who's going to run ideas by you, help you come up with stuff. And if you have not used ChatGPT yet, you are losing out on so much. And one of my favorite ways to use ChatGPT is to ask ChatGPT to come up with a thumbnail for you that creates curiosity gap. Write that down. Curiosity gap. Thumbnails that create curiosity gap are going to perform the best because it makes people want to click. The next tool that I use is VidIQ. VidIQ is actually what I use mostly to come up with a title. I feel like sometimes I just struggle so much with exactly what wording to use within my titles. And I type in like what I want my idea to be. And vidIQ just has a way of making the title sound amazing and helps me get clicks. So definitely make sure you're using vidIQ to help you with titles. vidIQ is also going to help you know which videos are trending. It's going to come up with ideas for you. There's so many things that vidIQ does, but ultimately I use it mostly for titles and I find the price well worth it. If you want to get set up with vidIQ, I do have my link down below and I would love for you to use it, but you don't have to. You can just go to vidIQ and sign up. It is an amazing tool though. The next tool that I use quite frequently is YouTube's inspiration tab. Make sure you are in YouTube's inspiration tab. If you are in your inspirations tab and YouTube is giving you ideas that match your niche, you're golden. You have done something right and YouTube has figured you out. But if you go to your inspiration tab and there is nothing there, then that means that YouTube is still thinking. And if there is something there and it has nothing to do with your niche, that means YouTube is confused. And you need to figure out how to unconfuse the algorithm. The last thing that we're going to do is post consistently. We are going to make sure that we are posting every single week. I am trying to post at least twice every single week on both of my channels, which is 4 videos per week. But here's the thing, I am not over editing. You can see in this video right here that I have not added anything crazy. I don't do B-roll. I actually don't like B-roll. As a viewer, I think that B-roll is cheesy. And sometimes the B-roll just makes 0 sense and I don't know why I'm looking at someone else when someone else is speaking. Like, I am not a fan of B-roll, so I'm not going to be adding B-roll into my videos. Unless it really makes sense, then I will. The most I will do is add some text that pops up, which I probably will on this video, but that's pretty much it. I am not over editing things. I am using CapCut's text-based editing, which makes it so much faster, so much easier. If you have not tried that, do it. It is free. CapCut is free. The text-based editing is free. You can upgrade obviously to get more features, but I'm using the free version right now. But because I'm doing such little editing, it's making me able to post this many videos every single week. On this channel, actually, I try to post 3 times per week. And then on my weight loss channel, I'm posting twice per week. And then it's vice versa some weeks. It just kind of depends. I try to do like 1 video on this channel. And then the next day I post on my other channel. And then I take a day off and then start again. And here's the thing when it comes to consistency, I do not believe that you need to have a consistent schedule. I don't think that you need to post a video every single Monday at 6 a.m. and that's it. Like, I do not think you need to have some sort of consistent schedule. I am not a batch creator. I actually hate batching content. I don't do well with it. So I will literally figure out what I want to film, come up with all my ideas, script it out really quickly, sit down and record it that day, edit it that night, and put it out the next day. Like, that's literally my thing. I am not a batcher. I'm not going to come up with all these ideas, sit down on a Saturday and record 5 videos. I can't. My mind cannot handle that. It just can't. You would see it in my videos. You would absolutely see it. So when I have an idea, I do it that day or the next day, but I typically make 1 video per day. Sometimes I'll film 2 if I have like a lot that is just kind of chatty. I don't know how to say that, but if it's just me chit-chatting and like giving value, but without having to really script anything, and I just have a lot to say. Like, if I have something super passionate to talk about, I'll just turn on the camera and record. And that I can do more than 1 if I had more than 1 thing to talk about. But if I'm having to like go out of my way to like come up with all these ideas and script something, I'm not doing more than 1 a day. It's just not going to happen. So I don't think that consistency means the same days every single week at all. I do post at the same time every time I post, but sometimes I post on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and sometimes I post on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and sometimes I post on Wednesdays and Sundays. I do not think that there needs to be a certain day that you're posting. I really don't. I don't. And that could just be me, and I could be totally wrong. Remember, we're figuring this out together. You just have to show up every single week, whether that's once, twice, 3 times, every single day. You need to show up every single week. All right, So now I want to hear what you think. Tell me in the comments down below, which one of these things do you feel like is the most beneficial? Do you agree with things? Do you disagree with some? All right, if you want to get to know me a little bit better, go ahead and head right here and watch this video next, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.